Hello. Ah. What is up, my minions and my YouTube imps? Welcome into episode 18 of Tempo Mao's live streaming adventure on YouTube. Let's go. We're already almost at 20. That's pretty crazy to think about. Time is flying like way too fast, I'm thinking. I hope you're all having a fantastic morning, evening, afternoon, or night, depending on what time it is for you. Thank you for stopping in and watching live. VOD viewers, thank you so much for clicking on the live stream as well and watching at a later date. So, today we're going to be doing more dragon gaming. We're going to get some W's, I hope, in Platinum. Where are we at? Plat 3. So we're still slowly climbing through Platinum. I'd like to hit Diamond on this account before the rank reset in a month. So I have like a couple sessions to do it. I'd very much like to go from Iron to Diamond in my very brief time I get to play on this account. Let's go. Welcome in, Eros, Evil Indeed, Ariel, Ricardo. And yeah, make sure to drop a like, thank you. Helps the VOD hit the algorithm as well. Really appreciate it. So yeah, we're just going to hop right into it today. Pretty quick intro, pretty quick hellos. Just gonna play. It's still the same list as yesterday's YouTube stream. I was playing around with a variation of dragons on my main account on Twitch, and I don't know, I'm not too excited about it. I kind of like this version. Some dragon action. Dragons are a very honest mid-range deck right now. They're not super powerful. They're just like on the cusp of maybe like high mid-tier or low high, depending on how refinements go or meta shifts. I think it's like an okay deck to climb with. It's very honest, and it loses to things really hard, but it beats things really hard too. We'll go ahead and pitch Lookout, keep Herald, Yuumi, Pale. We're fighting Udi or Gwen, which is pretty nifty. Putting Overwhelm Stance on Gwen is actually a very powerful combo that I'm hoping does not one-shot me this game. Boisterous. Yes. Obviously we take this. We don't want to give them Hallow Proc and Grave. I'm liking Yuumi. Yuumi puts this up to a 3-4. Round start. I or the unit I am attached to have attacked 3 times. We could just protect this Herald. We don't have any dragons in hand for double Herald. I don't know. I don't know. That actually seems kind of troll. I'm not gonna Yuumi my Herald. I was thinking about it for a little bit, but I do not think that's correct. Not yet. Because if we top deck a dragon, hey, we're gonna be on double discounts. Ooh, clutch. That is clutching us. Go ahead and skip block. That's not a lot of attack pressure. I'm actually down to draw 2 dragons here. Shyvana. Shyvana as a 2 cost. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna slam. What if they're on Vengeance, though? That's kind of cringe.
I serve my people.
Just play Yuumi by herself? Yeah. Don't know about all that. It'd be an Ayo kind of moment. We do have to worry about Vengeance a tiny bit. Yuumi. Roundstar Grant. Which one is the real one? This? There we go. This is so confusing. I never play Yuumi. Alright.
Suffer my fury.
Big Shyvana. This seems pretty good. Sometimes I have to read. Yeah, I had to like really zoom in. Ghastly Bands. Alright. We can kill Gwen or Udyr on summon, and this Shyvana is going to continue to be a problem here for them. Why Chibi Mao? Dude, I have such good Chibi art in general. I love all the art that I've gotten from my model. It's so cute. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. That was a pretty scary open attack. And then what? Dragon Guard Lookout and do nothing? Our hand is so sus. Yeah, let's just beta pass. Revna, alright. I wish I had Confront or just another Shyvana in hand. If I could Confront and try to like manipulate attacks, that'd be really cool. Because this Erosion Hearthguard is kind of in my way. But getting the body out is probably correct. Attack 3 times. That'd be so nice. It'd be so nice. What if I do Hush?
We'll give them a good fight, Yesenia.
We always do, Anna.
We could level Yuumi.
Break them.
I'm actually down to Hush, the buff off the Hearthguard.
This is our homeland.
This is kind of an interesting line of play here. And now we're gonna have Spell Shield Shyvana on open.
Suffer my fury.
This is cool! Whee!
We're gonna find our Yordle book.
I haven't seen Yuumi level in quite some time. 11-6 Spell Shield Dragon. She's about a level too.
There are none like me.
I don't think I've ever seen this game state at all. This is my first time experiencing leveled Yuumi, leveled Shyvana, so I'm a little taken aback, but also excited about what's in store.
Good to see you've finally shown up, Lieutenant.
How can
She
I
is
stay
very
away
thick.
with
Mhm.
those dragons?
Yes. Another Tellstone. I feel like anything they want to pump out in the mid to late game here, I can just kill.
Very soul of this celebration.
Yeah, but we're not really doing anything until they attack. Then we can silence off the Hallow buff again. I'm assuming they're just like buff this? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yeah, they are thick. That Revna was pretty nice for them. Hearthguard Revna, that's a +3 boost to everything. We are all pretty thick here. Let's go ahead and give you the 5-3. Or the 3-2.
Guard the walls.
3-2 Challenger or 5-3. I actually value Challenger more. I want to keep the Herald so I can play Aesol on 9. I guess we're passing all of my mana because my entire hand is just reactive. I'm waiting for a champion so I can kill them. Break up the bands. Like, they're really not giving me a lot to work with here. What if I just invoke? You hold the infinite. Mortal Fire, Scourge. I like a Mortal Fire here, obviously. Pop. Brilliant Soul. Scourge or Great Beyond. Scourge.
Star Forger himself.
You rang.
You're attacking, you're attacking, you're attacking. You are grabbing. 16-10. Wow. Maybe I don't even need to attack with the 3-2. We can hold you back, to be honest. +2/+2. These are like the biggest dragons I've seen. Sorry, this is such a weird game state for me. I ain't never seen anything like this in my entire life. I guess I have to worry about stance swap Overwhelm? I have single as a potential outplay to it. The eye feature? Yeah, the eye is very important, so you can see how things are playing out. I check the eye for any interaction that I'm not certain of. Even sometimes I check it just to make sure my math is right.
My, how they stare.
Soul Cleave. No. We have another single in case something weird happens, but let's get rid of that. Age of Dragons. Age is a completely different deck. I would not play that in here because a lot of our deck is not actually dragon. Age of Dragons is more played in like a ramp strategy where you mana ramp and then you only have dragons in your deck and you draw a bunch of them. Completely different identity. So yeah, I wouldn't play it in here, and I don't play the deck because it's less consistent. And also it's like a super hard control strategy that I don't enjoy playing. I prefer mid-range beatdown. Another Soul Cleave. This one's fine. You can Soul Cleave that. We're gonna save second single. See ya.
Time for walkies, boy.
In case they commit Overwhelm. Yep. We can do it during combat. I figured this would be like their last ditch effort. Just put as much Hallow in the graveyard as possible. And then all in this one guy. I mean, I guess we could do it now as a response to this. Who are we giving them? We don't have to give anything. I guess we could just do Scourge. Ale. Single. Scourge leaves. I know we get a little bit extra value, but I'm going to block one of these anyways. If we just waited for the attack call, they're probably going to put it on the Overwhelm guy anyways, and then... Oh, I guess I'd lose the Scourge from doing that. I'd rather just sack my dog. This is correct then.
See you next time, Runeterra.
Age of Dragons, when that card came out, people played it and had like a 38% win rate. So very, very bad. Demacia. Mountain Drake Unyielding. I got the Combat Cook though. Combat Cook is a staple for Weapon Master strategies. Wow. I've never seen Yumi carry that hard. That was really cool. Very fun game. It was just like, which of our decks gets bigger? Heimer Nid. Being in P&Z is annoying. That means Herald might die to Mystic. But she's usually worth keeping anyways. On the off chance that we play her on 3. And then also have protection mana for her. With like Pale or Form Up. Yeah. We don't really have to play her on 2. Unless they go below Mystic range. Which they did. We can play her then. That should force like first action Mystic next turn. Unless this is Ambush. What's it called? Trooper? Altering Trooper, yeah. That's the one. A Lunatus. That's pretty spicy. I guess I just take 8. I don't really have much of a choice. Let's draw 2 dragons. Okay, Shyvana. I really like Shyvana plus Confront. That's cute. I'm taking 8. If this is some kind of aggro deck, then that 8's gonna mean a lot. If it's not an aggro deck, it shouldn't matter. So we'll see. Shyvana.
Dragon blood, Demacia.
I like Shyvana plus 2 mana rather than play Screeching and have 1. Right? Being able to use Pale Cascade or Confront this turn is super high value. Yeah, we just probably Confront that. Eat the Yep Clock. Front.
Strike
Nom nom
at
nom nom.
their throats. Suffer my fury.
Up 2852. Yeah, we'll eat the clock. I hope they play Heimer on 5. Just naked Heimer would be really good for us. Open attack Andy, I see. Let's do Tellstone and then I guess Behold the Infinite is fine. Just hold this. I'm gonna do Pale Cascade. On you? Ooh, another Pale.
I smell fear.
50. And then we can invoke. What are we hitting? Silence a follower. Love that. We can just silence a bush, which should piss them off. Because any transform effects won't work. They can get the unit, but just no bonuses when they come out. Hellstone. 2 to a champion. A lot of mana commitment just to deal 2. Don't you run like Mystic Shot in there? Mystic Shot would have done that a lot easier, I think. That's funny. There's a bush. There's a boosh. Didn't expect it? Me neither. A little spicy. Screeching. Plus Pale or Equinox. In a Legion stack? That would be insane. If this is Blimp Pack Poacher, man, I'd be so mad. Let's just eat the Halunitas. I got Blimp Pack Poachered today. It wasn't that tragic, I didn't care. Because I think they took my Poro and I killed them anyways. Gonna do that. Heimer Donger. Sure, we can just eat that later. Silence the Boosh. Because now if that's Vastaya, they can't protect Heimer, which I think they might have been trying to go for there. I probably want to do something like Lieutenant Pale Strafing, right? 2, 5, 8. 2, 4, 7. I can't math. You see that? That was crazy. Elusive Heimer. That's pretty cool. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Alright. Maybe instead it's a Dragon's Clutch Strafing? Draw 2 different dragons. And then Pale Cascade. And then Strafing. Num 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 num. And you can't deny it with Bush. That's fine. You think I won't eat him later? Oh, he still get the heal! Oh, that's massive, actually. Try this again. Formula for elusive turret. Fair enough. Oh, I'm at 8 HP. I just realized. I'm like dying. It's from that Halunitas earlier, I'm telling you. Flips. Huh? Okay. I see what we're doing here. You're gonna just commit to open attacking on me, huh?
We were forged in Dragonfire.
Well, I will be able to eat the floor be gone. The strafing. Oh yeah, they can't play another bush. That's true. Got them on lockdown with that one then. Wait, what? Is the hey stop? What? The elusive grabbed my dragon. What? I thought that was your lethal attempt. Was Floor Be Gone Mystic Shot or something? I have never seen such a thing. What? That's a bit unhinged. Yeah. Congrats. Did they actually think that would work? Yeah, they actually thought that was like going to do something there. Huh. I'm down to do this as well then. I don't think they're on Riot Negation, obviously. I think they actually thought that was going to work. So I'm going to commit a second one. I was kind of afraid of Riot Negation, but I'm pretty sure they're goofing. So now I take no damage and both dragons live. I've never seen an elusive grab like that before. That was pretty unreal. Huh. Yes, I guess I pass. Yep, clock. I'm thinking of doing Aurelian Soul, Dragon's Clutch for Overwhelm. Kind of shenanigans next turn. Another push. You sorry at home. True. Aesol. Obliterate enemies. Some dudes. Yeah, I like dudes. We'll grab the big dude because I assume we're gonna level Aesol. Scrying to take off spell shield. Okay. And then what? What single target removal do you have for Aesol with these regions? Literally nothing, right? Thermo? Thermo is rotated.
Scamper.
Overwhelm. Threatening lethal now. Okay. Well, I guess we just get there.
See you next time, Runeterra.
Those were two very strange games back to back. Mid to upper platinum looking spicy today. Expliterator and 3 mystics. Yeah, right? Just really needed to get off the spell shield before doing all that. Makes sense to me. Crazy games. Have you guys seen games that weird recently? I feel like because of the MMR on my main, even normal games feel very competitive. Like 80% of the time I'm fighting a really good deck. And if I'm fighting a meme, it's usually piloted by a very good player. On this account, because of my MMR, I guess I get some goofy games. Yo, what up, Chill Wave? Welcome in. Deep. Deep versus Dragons. Hey, wasn't someone asking about this matchup? We really need Eclipse, and we really need Aesol. That's it. That's how you win the matchup. So we're going to keep Dragon's Clutch and keep Eclipse. The faster we can get that going, the better. Let's actually beta pass here. Could get them below Soul Harvest. If they play, like, Sea Scarab, right? And then we can do Herald. Dragon? Yep, we are Dragon. Yeah, I think they have a lot of removal in their hand, so we're going to play reactively. Or... Gonna do Wounded White Flame and then have Protection mana for him. Dragon D's every time. We always Dragon D's. Turn 6, probably be Dragon's Clutch. We're hitting Heavy Metal, Dead Bloomler. Alright, looks pretty typical. Very normal deep list so far. 1 mana Sea Scarab, yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. This attack was out of the ordinary. Deep players never, ever, ever attack with Sea Scarab. Ever. There's no reason to. Sea Scarab is a bench unit. That was so unhinged. Lieutenant Strafing. I want to assume it's probably going to be Maokai on 4, right? I need to be able to out that. So we're not going to play Shyvana. I feel like a lot of players would just slam Shyvana here. I don't think that's correct.
Another day guarding the walls.
We want to be able to kill Maokai on his defense 4. If we resolve that, we just win the game. Like, they'll be so far behind. And what's nice is we can take our time with it. We can get a bunch of attack pressure in. We can play reactively. We hold Dragon's Clutch mana so that we can curve. Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal is... okay. They're now below Maokai, so let's just get next action attack. And see what they do. Jol. Jol Hunter. Just do Herald.
Shroud the world in wings.
Might be able to play Shyvana next turn. And have mana for Strafing or Clutch or something. Oh, or Pale. Pale's good. Undergrowth. It's pretty mean.
As foretold. Fire and fury burn in me.
Going on. Abyssal Eye, Abyssal Eye. Yeah. We Pale this. That's what we held our 2 mana for. It's not like they have Vile Feast or anything. Unless they're running Make It Rain, they should not have 1 damage pings for 2. Netflix search one. Whoo! No, I have not. You run Make It Rain in Deep? Okay, that's news to me. I've never seen that. Of all my years playing Deep, I ain't never seen such a thing. Not once in my life. Alright. This is fine. We'll just send it then. Predictions working against you? Yeah, I guess so. Let's see that Maokai. No? Random Shipwreck Order. Alright. I don't want to play Shyvana, I don't think. I want to draw 2 different dragons. Float perfect mana. Oh, wow. That's a lot of Eclipse. There's the Maokai.
Be cut away. Protect our
Holy
groves.
freaking heck, bro.
Give them room to spread their
You deep off of that? 1 away. That's wild. And I guess we strafing this and that. Or are we strafing this and that? No. Just gonna get grabbed by the little dude, the sapling, so yeah, let's go that route. Killbreaker's actually probably not that great for them. I have a lot of HP on my dudes. I don't think 5 mana Killbreaker's worth. You're gonna give me the Shipwreck Order? I'm down. You think I don't want to trade that? You're crazy. Of course I want to trade that. Of course I want to trade that. Dealing with Nautilus is going to be an issue because I'm not on my ASOL even after Dragon's Clutching. Safe to assume they're on Nautilus here, right? And then Nautilus to put more. Oh wait, what? Oh, they're not on Nautilus. Oh, that's great news. Holy guacamole, that's great news. Deep has better late game? It really does depend. It really does. I wouldn't say it's necessarily better. You have to factor in Aurelion Soul. Aurelion plus Celestials are much more valuable than Nautilus plus Sea Monsters. Because if we can invoke the Celestial, just like, boom, obliterate Nautilus, we're good to go. Hush. And it looks like if neither of us are on our top end champion, it favors us, as you can see. Treasure trove, though. Nightfall Eclipse at this point. Nightfall Eclipse is lit because then we can get to, whoa, mama. We can get to these. I'm sending grand. They beat me down before that happens? Something went wrong. Yeah, they didn't treasure trove. I wonder if it's actually just Cadrigan. (11-6). We can actually kill Nautilus with Blessing then. That's really tragic. This Mega Tusk is actually pretty annoying, huh? Where's my Aurelion Soul? Good gravy. Breaker, it was pretty bad for them too.
And they said the dragons were gone.
Not buff itself says it says grant other, that's why. Unfortunately, the other word is kind of powerful. The new dragons? Yeah, us too. Everyone wants some new dragons. Multi-kill. This is their attack turn as well. Underground's fine. The heal was massive though. And now the Eclipse Dragon is a real Nautilus killer, right? Yes. Wait. He goes to 13. Almost. With Hush, he becomes a Nautilus killer because we can stop the tough.
We live in hallowed times.
Of course, expeditions lead to acquisitions.
Oh, sheesh. Treasure trove.
Run with Trollland!
He didn't grab the dragon?
Trolls survive!
Yo, what up, Wolf? Alright. Shabana. Okay, it's not even Nautilus yet. They only have one Nautilus in their entire deck. It's the last card. But they also did kill my deck, which is pretty tragic. Wish I could make them draw, wouldn't that be funny? I can't win without Acel though, so I guess they just win. I don't know, I didn't draw them. We can't win that. We don't have Overwhelm. They top deck Nautilus, guaranteed. Put a bunch of things back in their deck. We get outvalued, out-resourced. I need Aurelion Soul in that matchup. Exactly, Maokai removes him, yep. It obliterates all champions from the deck. It leaves 4 non-champions. So if we don't have Aesol in hand, we don't get him, and we really need him in there. No, Deep, I promise, guys. I promise Deep is not hard to beat with dragons. I promise you. As God, or with God as my witness, I promise. That's like 6-4 in Dragon's favor. It's so easy to outplay Deep. How many Maokai? Was 2. So they're on 2 Maokai, 1 Nautilus. You're saying go 2 Shiv and add 3rd Aurelion? No. We just need to hit Aurelion with our eggs or draw into him. We just got unlucky. I don't think I saw him in my opening hand either. I would have kept him. I saw Eclipse though. And we managed to draw the other 2 Eclipses before an Aesol. It's literally just a luck gap. Client, hello? And I know, because I played Deep back when dragons were super popular, and they usually managed to edge out too. The only way to beat Aesol is to, like, ping off Spell Shield and Vengeance him. Which is so hard. Yeah, if you put in 3, you also brick. Yeah, you can't put in 3. It's 2 Aesol, 1 Yuumi, 3 Shiv. The numbers can't change. We just have to draw into our boy in our top half or through the Dragon's Clutch, which neither happened that game. Volts. We can't keep Aesol versus Volts because I don't even think we're going to make it to turn 10. This deck always tries to kill you 7-8. Strafing's pretty good though, so we can stop Rockbear Shepherd. I'm with Lieutenant. You know what's nice is Lieutenant doesn't die to Quietus, but Broadwing does.
Another day guarding the wall.
He only dies to Soul Harvest.
Ready weapons.
Zombie Nivea? Not today. Full passing? I'm down to burn your mana. I really don't have to play Yuumi here. I burn 1, they burn 3. Obviously that favors us a lot. Yuumi on this.
Near the end of this time, book.
Now they have to like Vengeance, and that's gonna be so bad for their mana. Wait, we can hush Nasus. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? My guy is Challenger, brother. You gonna... No, you can't do anything about this. I was about to say, like, Hate Spike, but it wouldn't make any sense. Oh, Quicksand. Yeah, Quicksand's pretty good. I'm 1 mana short from Blessing. This puts him to 1 HP. Alright, I mean, I have never seen Quicksand in Darkness. Kinda cool. Not darkness, but vaults. Never seen quicksand there. Arr. Arr.
Dragon Guard, you know what to do.
We'll make them pay.
Is vaults coming down? Vaults on 5. Well, sorry to say, but we may have just won. It's so doomed. Nom 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 nom. And if we top deck Dragon Guard Lookout, I think that's the best for us. Because then we can attack and then attack again and level Yumi. Alright, show me the Lookout. Top deck on 6.
Now Dragon
The predictions are always right.
wins me.
Fudge.
Prepare for battle.
Hey, not too far off though. Not too far off, right? Can't threaten lethal. We can put them down to 2. There's the vengeance. There she blows. Guess we just take the turn to put the Yumi on the other unit then.
Wait,
Works for me.
following me?
Oh, there's my Lookout. Guys, I was 1 card away from the best call ever. Ah, 1 card away. Goodness. Whatever. We're still going to slam it this turn. Because, like, attacking on the turn we're not supposed to is a pretty powerful effect. Plot twist. Surprise, surprise. Rekindler hitting Vagar. Yes, indeed.
I'm ready. Now where are they?
I guess we just win. We strike this. Then we confront with Lookout. Lookout grabs the Vagar, and we're pushing 9. And then we can open.
I spotted something.
Yeah. We don't need the draw, we just need damage. Then we should win on open. I can't imagine how they outplay this with no board. There we go. Burp? I can't. I'm drinking water. If I had a soda, I would try. Soda makes me burpy, especially root beer. Nothing gets me quite like root beer. I'd get a good big one for you guys, but yeah, I don't have it. It's not in my diaphragm. What about you? What's your burpiest drink? Because I bet like that applies to everyone. When's it right to run spell versus Tellstone? You mean like when to use when to use Hush? On quick attack mostly. Turning off quick attack is the most broken thing you can do. So on defense turn. Against Echo Jinx, are we keeping Eclipse Aesol? I don't know. I don't think we want any of this. They're pretty aggressive. We want to make sure we get to our Faded Dragon early. And Lieutenant's nice too. Sprite? Yeah, I mean in deck building. When's it right to run? Oh. It depends on the Tellstone. If there are 2 decent options, then you should run Tellstone over either of them. Because you spend 1 mana to have the choice. Targonian Tellstones is a good example. Because the Invoke and also the Blessing are all super valuable for dragons.
Shroud the world in wings.
This warrants a response right away. You have to Mystic me. I guess not. I guess I don't care. Definitely Sprite. I can see that. Especially bottled Sprite. Lieutenant got power creeped. He's actually kind of lit. I like him more than Broadwing right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we want the white flame. And then we want the top deck confront, maybe. Going in for... Yeah, if you kill her, that's fine. We still have Wounded White Flame for 3 mana, and then 2 mana form up or single. It's completely fine. Him not being a dragon? If he was a dragon, that'd be kind of an illegal card. White flame. Nom 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 nom. We can do some pretty big noms. We're gonna have to try to kill the champions. What's the best Hellstone? DNZ? It's like Aftershock is really nice, the draw card's nice, Transmogulator actually comes up. PNZ and Targon are both really solid. Like straight up. Worried about Mystic. I can't let them shoot the white flame. I need to have protection mana on top of strike spell.
Future is whatever I make. Back in the game.
On 7 mana. Yeah, I can't do strafing on the Echo, because if I do that and they're on Mystic, even Pale does not make it work for me. This is much better, because I'm going to get the big heal, and also I get to strike 2 things, which is cool. And then he's going to be at 3 HP, which is much safer. Quicksands. Yeah, that's really annoying. Quicksand, huh? That's just annoying enough. I wish I was on another form up, right? I did 1 form up. If I was on second form up, we'd kill the Echo at the very least. Oh, we'd kill this too. That's a bit problematic. At least we got the heal, but...
Never again will we fall to Dragonfire.
Yeah, they have really good cards. Yeah, they're just gonna look for Chrono Break like infinitely.
All coming back to me now.
Which if they hit, we just lose. Well, they can't even Chrono Break then. That makes me want to single. Like, you can get your free time trick, but you can't Chrono Break anymore because you went below 2. So this is the best time to kill Echo. No Echo, no problem. Free drop order, congrats. Huh. First action Jinx probably means I do single and hope they're not on another. Okay, it's another Echo though.
Time traveling genius, punk buddy.
Well, I'd be weirded out if I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
And topside.
Guard the walls!
Come face me. I smell fear.
Then he dies.
This is your end.
Kind of cringe too, you know? They're probably on it and they're just gonna rally. Quicksand? Oh, never mind. They're not doing it yet again. Huh. Yet again, they can't Chrono Break. I feel like they should have just accepted this instead of giving me another action. Oh. Okay. Sheesh, man. I don't know. They just have everything. That's so problematic. Now I'm at 1. Oh god. Oh man.
Oh, right. I remember this.
I still believe. Until they shoot me for lethal with their third mystic that they find.
You and me,
Hello,
fish
Jinx.
bones. And them.
Hello.
I miss you so much.
Do this. It's a 4-5. Pretty clean. You can do it. I'm trying. See if we get right negation. Time trick. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that line does hit hard. It really do.
All coming back to me now.
Oh, I mean, we don't have to worry about Jinx level at least. Have to worry about Chrono Break. I don't know how I'm gonna live through the open though. I don't think I can. They have just too many units on the board. Way too many units. Yeah, their fight sequence on the bridge was really good. Arcane went like ballistic. Almost leveled her.
Dragon's reach is long. Now I take to the sky.
Brought me back, respect. Go make the strafing cost 0, not 2. And then we could win. Trust. Even then, actually, they'd still be wide. I think it was a solid effort on our part. Wait, what? You actually had something? That's crazy. You could have gotten Jinx level. That's a playable card. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to be shown on the stack. They had Jinx level and didn't do it? That's crazy to me. Samir Fizz is too tryhard? No, I don't think so. Or it's slow? What kind of 2-mana card would they have that's slow speed in that deck? Huh. Oh no. But we did go 3 and 2, so that's positive LP. We went up 25. Make some last second changes, I think. You know, I was honestly hating on Targonian Telstones earlier, but card's really good. Samira Action any good? I've heard it's like popping off in Eternal. In Standard, it's missing 2 key components, but should still be okay. I want to drop Eclipse to 2. We're bricking on him too much. Maybe 3rd Dragon Guard. 2 Telstone, 2 Confront, Dragon Guard, form up, Herald, Pale. I want to put Pale down to 2 as well. Don't really know what else I'd run though. The Lookout was really sick too. Yumi. LeBlanc action. Yeah. It would be kind of like a scuffed version of LeBlanc Sivir. Which was a deck called Reputation. The region combo works. The main issue is, again, because it's lacking Absolver, you'd probably have to play through like a Might win con, which is a bit less good. But yeah, it should definitely be possible to run Reputation Action LeBlanc. Alright, any other questions? It's the Q&A section. Got about a couple minutes before I wrap things up. That's an interesting question. I haven't seen anyone try a Reputation style deck since rotation. It's pretty crazy to have ads. My day was good. Thank you for asking. I had some good dubs on my main when I streamed over on Twitch. Got the Gauntlet 6-0 victory. And I had some pretty fun deck testing too. Do I prefer stream on YouTube or Twitch? I like both. They both have really good benefits, right? Twitch has the bot integrations that are a little bit better, so you can like throw objects at me, that kind of stuff. All of those are like Twitch only. I can't really do that here. But YouTube has like a better VOD storage system. So being able to see my live streams at a much later date is going to be higher value in the long term, so they're both fun. Yeah, one of the cons though is the YouTube emotes are crazy troll. The Twitch emotes are much better. Can be a partner and do both? Yeah, you can. I'm a Twitch partner, and I'm doing both. Of course you can. There's nothing stopping you from streaming on both platforms separately. I'm Twitch partner and I'm YouTube partner. I'm both. Gonna stop? Yes, after a couple more questions. Unless you're talking about stopping stream in the long term, which, no, I don't see any plans to stop. Yes, exactly. You can't stream on 2 platforms at the same time. That's called dual streaming. You're not allowed to do that. And you can't do that as soon as you become a Twitch affiliate, by the way. So if you want to grow, I'm not going to endorse this, but if you want to grow and you don't really care about the early the early Twitch payouts, which are pretty minimal anyways, you should dual stream on both platforms to reach maximum engagement and then sign the affiliate contract. Although, I mean, you could probably get away with dual streaming as an affiliate on Twitch anyways. I don't think anyone really cares over at Twitch, and they probably don't enforce it, but still, I would not do that. Is there any card games you would consider streaming outside of lore? I did stream Marvel Snap and I considered it. If that game wasn't so miserable to play, I would have played Marvel Snap and streamed it more. Other than that, I'm pretty sure like the card games that are online are not fun to stream. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is not fun to stream. I don't think Pokemon has a good system. I'm not good at Magic, so I barely played it. Wait, did I say Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh's miserable. Hearthstone's miserable, so no, not right now. DC Dual Force is pretty meh. Yeah, they released the PC version, but not for me. I played it on PC quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not qualified to give legal advice, that's true. My favorite game to play, besides Legends of Runeterra? I'm a sucker for Riot games in general. I like League and TFT. I've also been getting into CSGO. It's kind of fun. Better than Valorant. Identity V is another good one. Identity V was my recent obsession. I played it like all last year. And most of this year. I'm taking a break from it to focus on other things. And I don't really have a collab with it. I mainly played IDV so I could collab with Hikaru and Girl DM. And it was really fun for a while. We collabed for a couple months. If I was going to stream another game full time, it would be Identity V. No doubt about that. That'd be my second choice after lore. But it's not a card game. It's like Dead by Daylight. There's a hunter and survivors. Project L? Yeah, when Project L comes out, I'm gonna main that for a while. Yeah, fighting games are super fun for me. If you could remake any old deck and make it meta, what would you pick? Remake any old deck and make it meta? Spiders? Or like Nightfall would be really cool if I could like remake it from the ground up. Just change the identity of Nightfall, because I think Nightfall was a bit of a miss. Even in its prime, I don't think it did what Nightfall intended to do properly. So I'd probably remake Nightfall. Because Nightfall is one of my favorite themes, and like Diana and Nocturne are some of my favorite champions, but I think it kind of fell flat. Yeah, Project L definitely gonna be my go-to. Good choice. Project L is gonna be hype. Still far from it, but I think the recent hype at EVO and just in general is going to push their production forward, and they're going to get more assets to work with over at their studio. So hopefully they can pump it out a bit faster. Think Diana needs a buff or rework? Rework. Entirely. I miss fighters, me too. Yeah, Echo is sick. I'm gonna probably play Echo and Samira, assuming Samira gets in. Yeah, Diana needs support as well. Alright. I think that rounds out the questions. Fantastic questions again today. Really appreciate you guys. So yeah, I'm going to do some outro stuff now. Definitely have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Depending on what time it is for you. Thank you so much for stopping in the live. VOD viewers, thank you for watching to the end. We did a positive win-loss today. Hopefully more dubs tomorrow. They're hiring a lot. Good. Love to see that. Good insider info. Alright. With that, Stay safe, much love, good luck on your climb, and I hope you had a hell of a time. Cheers, dude. Aw, thank you. Cheers to you as well. Really appreciate the kind words. I'll see you guys over on Twitch tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, and also here on YouTube at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be double streaming again. Alright. Let me mute this. There we go. Laters. Make sure to follow all my socials in the description box below this live. Come join the Discord so you're notified when I go live. Follow me on Twitter. I post funny stuff. Join the Discord. Yeah. Bye-bye.